Hey guys, long time no see. This is of course my PlayStation Vita, and we're going to talk about the annoyances of the Vita. Basically, the point I'm going to try to get across to people is explaining what Sony is doing wrong and what a lot of gaming companies are doing wrong, and especially in the lines of a portable device, here's things that you just shouldn't have to fucking deal with, and here is what you're going to see. First off, when you turn it on, it takes a few seconds to pop up. It's not really a big deal, but, you know, it's a portable device. You want instant on. So now you swipe it. So now you have your device here. You have all your applications, which are fine. But now, here's one big annoyance. I'm going to show it off here. Let me get this Here's another annoyance. This fucking thing is a pain in the ass to open. But, alright, when you get it out, you pop the thing in, and it does this every time. Please wait. Every fucking time you install the game. And if you go to put in a brand new game that's never been in here, it takes a good, I would say 30 to 40 seconds to install. And what it really does is, like Little Deviants, is not in this console. So now here's the second annoyance. Okay, how the fuck am I supposed to know what game is inside this device? Well, if I go to open this, you know, as I said, it takes some time to open up this top lid. I can't see what game it is. I would have to take it out every time to figure out, okay, this is Wipeout 2048. Let me just throw that right back inside. Okay, now you get a little bouncing icon until you go into a different app. So now, let's say I turn on my Vita, I can't remember what game is in here, so I just hit Little Deviants, let's say I want to play it. You get this message, insert a PS Vita card that contains this application. Well, it would be nice if Sony would, like, kind of, I guess, have the icon dancing, or have, like, some sort of way of letting you know, okay, this is what's currently inside your system. See, with the 3DS, they got that right, because there's always, like the disc channel on the Wii, there's always a single icon slot that will tell you what game is inside, and if you don't have a game inside, it will tell you there's nothing inside. So you know what's inside your 3DS. I wish they would fix that. Second annoyance, you go and you start a game. Okay, now as you can see, I'm not using the 3G, I'm using the Wi-Fi, and let me fix the zoom a bit. Okay, I go and I start this game. Okay, thanks for telling me the warning. This is the second annoyance. Every fucking time you start a game, it has to do this. Please wait, please wait. Connecting to PlayStation Network, please wait. If you don't have a Wi-Fi signal and you're in the car and you're doing this, it actually attempts to connect to PlayStation Network, and then it annoys you and saying, well, I can't find Wi-Fi. Sony, that should not be a thing. You know, you shouldn't really nag a user every fucking time they try to start a game to connect to PlayStation Network and stuff. It's really annoying. And as I said, it seems like a small idea now, but watch, when you get a Vita and you do this every fucking time you start a game, it's annoying. So now, second, here's another annoyance, and this is in particular to Wipeout 2048. Every time you start, it does this. Now look, I am against online passes. I refuse to activate my online pass that came with this game. Those of you who are asking, why do I have the game? I got it from my dead grandfather, okay? So I'm not going to return it because of the online pass. This was a gift from my grandfather. It was the last gift I ever got before he died. So, I hate this shit. Why do you need to nag me every fucking time I turn on the game that I have to activate my pass? Look, I can understand, you see these are grayed out, I can understand hitting this, and then it triggers this. I could fully understand that. I want them to change it where it doesn't nag you every fucking time you start the game. That. Okay, so here's some more annoyances that we'll get to. Hit the blue button. You go to check a game. For instance, I got Pinball Arcade. Now, I know that they're going to be releasing updates, but you have to hit this button every fucking time you want to check to see if there's an update. I think it should be automatic, and there should be some sort of icon or something that pops up, like an iPhone, where there's like a little symbol or something letting you know, hey look, this has an update. Here's another annoyance. For some fucking reason, and I don't understand why, this. Well, who the fuck is Halloween Cloud? I don't know, and this is not to be offensive to you at all, but I cannot for some reason program the Vita not to include your status updates. I don't care about others and what they've accomplished. You know, all I care about this. But now some are going to say, well, wait, well, this is not a big deal. You don't have to check it. Well, it pops up with a little icon on the bottom every time to let you know statuses and stuff and activities. So it gets in your face every time. But it's only with Halloween Cloud. That's the weirdest thing, is with all my games, it's only him. And I'm not sure if it's because I added him as a friend through the Vita or something. I just don't understand it. So here's another annoyance. The segregation of several applications. Party, friends, group messaging, near, and trophies should all be one application. There's no reason for this shit to be all different apps, because if you go into friends, okay, I'm gonna go and check out my friends here. And watch, it's gonna do the same shit. Please wait, please wait. And then, wait, another one, please wait. Every fucking app you start, it does this. Oh look, thank you for telling me I have friend requests. Ooh, so nice. Okay, so now it pops up the friend requests. I like that they segregated this, because in the fucking PlayStation 3, if you want to check your current friends, the ones that you actually have, you have to keep scrolling all the way fucking down to the bottom till you get to the ones that you are friends. They bombard you with the ones who want to be your friends on the top. So now, I have to say, the touchscreen isn't as accurate as the iPhone. Okay, so it shows me all my friends. So let's say I want to message one of them, right? So let's say I go to Captain Blakely, and I want to message him. I open up the messages, now it opens up a new fucking app. And I have to wait again. See? See how the aggravation kicks in? You have to wait, 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 wait. This is a portable device, guys. You're trying to use a portable device. You have very limited time. That's the whole point of a portable device. You're on a bus, you're on a train, you're on a plane. You don't need to be bombarded with this shit. So now finally it opens up, and now if I want to go back, it brings me back here. So now I'm in the Messages app. So now if I want to go back to my friends list, I could either close that out or just go back into here. And then it makes me fucking wait again. Come on, you have to admit that there is some sort of annoyance with this shit. But now if I want to go to, let's say, web browser, it probably will open. Yeah, it opens. Web browser is still shit, guys. It's slow, horrible. I mean, it's pathetic. Here's some other issues. You go to PlayStation Store, and you go to download a demo. Again, you have to wait. And wait one more icon, right? No. Okay, we were fortunate this time. We go into our list here. This is an annoyance that they have fixed somewhat. They finally introduced a demos segregation. They actually introduced this about 3 or 4 days after I made my video review where I was explaining, hey look, this is stupid. At least here you know if there's a demo or not. But here's the new retardation at its finest, Ridge Racer. Now they don't include the demo. Okay, this is retarded. It's in the demo section, but Ridge Racer, there's no demo. Oh, good. Before, there used to be a quote-unquote demo, and really what it was a stupid demo video, and you could manipulate the video. You couldn't actually play the game. That's because the full game is the demo. And that's so stupid. But downloading applications really is a chore with this. Let's say I want Hot Shots Golf Invitational, and I go to download the demo. Preparing to download, and then it gives me this message. That's because the memory card really doesn't hold a lot. A pretty big one. When you go into Uncharted, and I believe this is one of the only games that does this, if you launch into it, it will actually shut off your Wi-Fi and disconnect you from PlayStation Network. See, network features have been disabled. So this means that if you're in the party chat system, cross-platform chat, that's basically what it is, or you're doing some other things in the background like downloading a demo, forget about it. You can't fucking do it. And that, I think, is another biggie, because if, let's say, you're chatting away with friends, or you want your trophy support, this will not automatically sync either. This, I think, is at fault at Sony. They allowed this to happen. They allowed Ben Studio and Naughty Dog to essentially use more memory and use more resources than any other game, which forces it to shut off the Wi-Fi. And that brings us back to another annoyance. You go to PlayStation Store, because you just launched the game, now it has to return on your Wi-Fi, which the wireless router is right next to the Vita. Alright, so it now has to turn on the Wi-Fi, so it just took, you know, a good 15 seconds to do that. And you're just sitting here, waiting, and waiting, and waiting. So now you're back into it. The waiting game just needs to end with this shit, because with the Vita, you know, it's a portable device, guys. You don't want to have to wait for everything. You don't want to have to do all that. Now here's another annoyance, and this is a pretty big one too. Content Manager just doesn't work. I've tried hooking it up to multiple computers. I've tried Windows 7, I've tried Mac, I've tried Windows XP, I've tried Vista. 32-bit and 64-bit versions of all those OSs, and not one of them will connect. I just don't understand it. I've tried different USB cables, ports, because obviously they all use this proprietary port at the bottom. And when I'm playing it on the PlayStation 3, it refuses to work too. It seems hit or miss, and it seems like you have to either do certain things at a certain time for it to work. It's very finicky and very unstable, and that's something that needs to improve. Another issue, this is all about issues, guys, but it's all true and really annoying. When you're in the Videos app, you know how the PlayStation 3 was very picky with certain video types and video formats. The Vita takes that one step further. You know, you would assume that videos that are working perfectly fine on your PlayStation 3 should kind of work fine on the Vita, but it doesn't work that way. When I was doing this is the what do you call it, Family Guy? We'll just skip through. I had to reconvert this 3 times to get it to work, and what was very funny was the file size actually increased through my converting. I actually had a 71 megabyte file that was 720p of this particular show, and at the end of it, it went up to about 400 something megabytes. So in order to support formats that the Vita supports, you have to actually have larger file sizes, which is a bitch when you have such shitty memory card sizes and very horrible prices. So, yeah, these are all the annoyances I'm going to go across here. Look, I mean, you guys comment on what you guys think. I really think that the Vita has a lot of potential. It's just that I think the way that Sony is utilizing it is really bullshit. Like, as I said, that whole no signal thing, yes, you can ignore it. I mean, I'm not saying you can't, but there's no reason for it to actually say no signal. And let me show you why. Here is Apple's iPad 3, and this is the 4G model. And as you can see, I have Verizon shown on the top corner. And that's exactly what the PlayStation Vita does. It will actually say AT&T and show you if it's in 3G and how many bars. But now, if I shut off the cellular data, which I just did, it takes a few seconds, but you'll see that disappear. Verizon's still there. However, give it a few more seconds. And iPad. It doesn't say no signal, does it? On the Vita, for some fucking reason, they need to put no signal, even though you have Wi-Fi. So I don't understand why they couldn't just take away that no signal thing when you turn off the AT&T. I don't need it to say no signal, because I don't have no signal. And it's not really an annoyance. It is an annoyance to me, because it's those little things that kind of tick me off, but in reality, the other annoyances are the big kahunas and the big fuck yous.